Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to share my thoughts on my latest upgrade, the Asus TUF A16 gaming laptop. So if anyone is interested in buying Asus TUF A16 or similar age gaming laptop, this video might be helpful to you. So let's get started. The TUF series is the Asus mid-range gaming lineup that is more focused on reliability and higher performance. This is an A16 2024 model from Asus TUF series, powered with RTX graphics. Earlier, TUF A16 2024 model came with AMD RX GPU, but now A16 got NVIDIA RTX. First thing, let's run through the main specs briefly. The laptop is packed with the AMD Ryzen 9 processor with the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 GPU. It has 16 GB RAM, and also it has the really good 16-inch FHD 165Hz display. The display has G-Sync and MUX switch feature. This model comes with 1 TB SSD and it has Wi-Fi 6. Finally, the device has 19-watt 4-cell lithium-ion battery. So these are the basic specs on this device. Now let's talk about the design. The A16 comes in a matte black and the gray finish. It's feel quite heavy when you hold it. The build quality is very good. It's hard plastic but feel like a premium device. You can easily open and close the lid with one finger. The sharp edges and aggressive cooling vent designed add tough, rigid look to the device. However, I notice it's pick up fingerprints quite easily on the surface, which can be a bit annoying. Also, there is no built-in webcam security cover on this device. On the right side, it has USB 3.2 Gen 1 port. On the left hand side, there are two USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C ports and one USB 3.2 Gen 2 USB port. So it has Thunderbolt supports. Additionally, we have 3.5mm jack over here and HDMI 2.1 port and standard LAN port. I wish these power output ports were located at the back instead of both sides, which is common in gaming laptop today. The keyboard is comfortable to use with a good layout. The keys are very responsive and it feels good when you press it. There are some multimedia keys on the left top. The keyboard has single zone RGB with 3-level brightness. You can control the RGB lighting using the Asus Aura or Windows Dynamic Lights. In terms of RGB lighting, it's just okay, nothing too impressive, but it's not terrible either. Personally, I use external Razer keyboard, so I don't pay much attention to the laptop keyboard RGB. So if you are concerned about the laptop keyboard RGB, I would suggest consider in the Asus ROG series, which has more advanced RGB system. One thing to note is that all the key letters look transparent. So if you use laptop keyboard, you may probably need to turn on the RGB lights, otherwise it's hard to see keyboard letters. The device has a large touchpad. I like the TUF logo here. I'm not much fan of using laptop touchpad. Anyway, this touchpad seems good. The heart of the machine is AMD Ryzen 9 7845HX processor. It's a pretty fast processor. It has 64 MB cache, 12 cores and 24 threads for multitasking. The base clock speed is 3 GHz, but it can boost up to 5.2 GHz depending on the workload. Now let's turn on the laptop and see how fast it loads. I already installed all of my apps and games, so there are a lot of programs running on the startup. Let's see how long it takes. 12 seconds. That's pretty fast compared to my old device. This laptop comes with 16 GB of DDR5 RAM at 5200 MHz, which is enough for most gaming and other multimedia tasks. I typically see around 5 to 6 GB of RAM usage when the device is idle or startup, and it's jumped to the 11 or 13 GB usage during the gaming or heavy task. The display comes with a Full HD Plus screen with 9020 by 1200 resolution and 165Hz refresh rate. So the display is very smooth and vibrant. This 16-inch display size is good and doesn't feel too much small at all. You can see the thin bezels on this device, which give it a modern look. But just be careful when you open the lid, as you might accidentally touch the screen. The display uses an IPS panel. It's provide a good brightness level. It may not be as stunning as OLED or LED display, but it's pretty decent for the price range. Overall, it's smooth and high quality IPS display that meet most of your gaming and daily use needs. Well, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 GPU with 8 GB GDDR6 memory is the real star here. It can easily handle most of AAA games. Plus, this GPU has 140-watt TGP, so this laptop can take the best performance of the RTX 4060 laptop graphic card. Also, the laptop GPU has NVIDIA G-Sync and MUX switch, which is great if you are using external monitor, and you can switch between RTX dedicated graphics and AMD integrated graphics. It's kind of help to save the device battery. Here I would like to show you some of the gameplay I did to test the GPU performance, but I didn't have much time to install a lot of games, but I did manage to test this laptop with Dota 2, GTA 5 and First Descendant. First up, Dota is a piece of cake for this GPU. So I get 120 FPS all the time with the ultra graphics. Next, GTA 5, similar story here. I got stable 100 FPS with ultra graphics, making for very smooth gaming experience. Lastly, I tried out First Descendant, a recently launched game. I was getting around 80 to 100 FPS on ultra graphics. I wish I could bring more AAA games to test this GPU for this review, but didn't have much time. So I have planned to bring more gameplay videos in future, so stay tuned for that. The TUF A16 comes with an internal stereo sound system that's powered by Dolby Atmos, and the audio quality is really good. As for the mic, it's pretty solid and featured Asus AI noise cancellation technology. This supposed to help to filter out background noises like mouse clicks and keyboard pressure sounds, which could be a great feature if you are a streamer. I haven't tried it out myself, but it sounds pretty cool. The 720p HD web camera is pretty average. If you need high quality video calls, I recommend a buy external webcam. Also, note that it doesn't have built-in security cover, so you may need to consider software solution if you are concerned about the privacy. I think it can easily block the camera using Windows settings or antivirus program. This laptop comes with 1 TB PCI Gen 4 SSD. I tested the read and write speed, and I got the average 4.9 GB read and 3.4 GB write speed. It's not the best SSD performance, but it will enough to increase the total performance of your device. The device has 19-watt 4-cell lithium-ion battery. I saw some Asus store pages claiming that the device can last up to 8 hours. But in my experience, it's more like 2 to 3 hours when watching movies at medium brightness with the maximum volume. However, adjusting some settings can extend it to runtime. I haven't tested it for gaming yet, but I wouldn't expect it to last more than 1 hour under maximum load. Also, it has a 280 volts AC adapter with a fast charge. It's massive, so big. Actually, the biggest laptop charging adapter I ever seen. Now, in my opinion, I don't think this device has a very good battery life as they advertise. But the truth is, we can't expect more battery life, especially from gaming laptops. These devices are built for performance with the consuming maximum power. I use this device for gaming, so I always plug into the power. So battery life is not much problem for me. It has Asus Smart Battery Care mode, so I don't have any issue with always plug into the power. If you want to save the battery of this device, maybe you can switch to the integrated graphics, reduce the refresh rate, or use ASUS silence mode. But I would say if you're expecting more battery life from the device, don't buy gaming laptops. Buy a OLED screen notebook laptop designed for regular work. Well, the noise is the one major problem in gaming laptop, so it is also the same for this one. This device comes with two Asus Arc 4 fans. Uh, it's work perfectly, but it's so noisy. When I activate Asus Ultimate GPU with turbo mode in Armory crate, the noise is kind of extremely high. Personally, I prefer a quiet gaming experience. So instead of turbo mode, I had to use the performance mode, but it will limit the GPU power. Unfortunately, this situation is very common on 140 laptop GPU. As a solution, we can use manual fan speed tune up or use external cooling system. Also, if you're using external setup, you can place your laptop away from your main setup. For now, I'm okay with the performance mode as I do not play many AAA games at the moment. I played First Descendant for about 3 to 4 hours continuously with altered graphics. I didn't see any unusual heat build up on the laptop or surface. It was just a regular temperature on this kind of high performance device. I didn't use any external cooling, so I think Asus has done a good job on the heat and air management system. I would say I'm impressed because I thought it would be heat as its noise. Nothing much to say about Wi-Fi. TUF A16 come with Wi-Fi 6. It's not the latest technology, but for me, it's enough for my gaming and other work, and it's worked well with my fiber connection. Well, personally, I believe Asus has the most beautiful device utility software in the industry. Actually, I'm obsessed with this Asus Armory crate super cool appearance. It is so modern and feels so advanced. Its appearance is well combined with the brand model TUF. To be honest, even if it is super cool, it be really tough to understand the system. Basically, it looks super cool but not user friendly. You have to spend some time to understand how it's work. Especially keyboard RGB setup is very complex, but you will be fine when you use it. Based on my experience with this device so far, I would say it's really good gaming laptop, especially considering its price point. Personally, I'm really satisfied with it. Currently, it is priced around 1300 pounds in UK, but this could be changed at any time. For that price point, having Ryzen 9 with RTS 4060 and 16-inch 165Hz display is a good deal. Before deciding on the TUF A16, I researched other similar range options like Acer Nitro 5, MSI Katana B13V, Gigabyte Aeros, and Lenovo Legion Pro. Some of them are cheaper than TUF A16 and some have RTX 4070. However, my priorities were high specs, high performance, durability, and the value for money. Your priorities may differ from mine, so consider checking out other competitive products in similar class. I believe it will help you to choose the right device. Ultimately, if you're looking for a gaming laptop that delivers on performance, durability, and affordability, the Asus TUF A16 RTX model is definitely worth considering. So I hope you find this review helpful, especially if you are looking to buy new gaming laptop. If you have any questions or any other suggestions, feel free to share them in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to help in any way I can. And don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.